Dolly Parton got them big old titties too. Was she like the first person to get fake boobs?
Yeah.
And I don't even have a ball sack. I don't think I could find anything that Josh would like for $75.
His socks are $200.
He told me today he's gay. And I looked at him and I said, yeah.
Grant's crying, bro. I'm like, I've known this shit for 2 years.
Running through downtown Des Moines. I'm gay.
Yeah.
Hate or love, it's like there's nothing that I can't do. We're doing numbers, so we do the money dance too. It ain't nothing, it's the Sunday shampoo. It's the Sunday shampoo. It's the Sunday shampoo.
We're good? Oh, all right. Hey.
Good Lord.
That was just us talking.
Sunday shampoo. Episode 16, right?
Sweet 16.
Yep.
Sweet 16. And today is officially, it'll come out after.
Yeah.
But today is day 1.
2023.
Dun, 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 dun.
Only 364
Dun, dun, dun,
more to go.
dun.
Is it 4? Is it? Wait, how many are this year? Is it a leap year?
Oh, I don't know. What's I don't know either.
2023. Last night was New Year's Eve. What did everyone do?
No, Grant, it's not.
Did anyone here stay up and see the ball drop?
I did.
No.
No.
I was up until 2 a.m.
Who'd you kiss?
My friend Veronica.
You liar.
Did you end up going to the...
Yeah.
Okay.
It was good.
You looked good.
Thank you.
Yeah, I like it.
I was like the silk.
I just
Grant
got that
was-
shirt, and I really like it.
It is really cute.
Me and some friends did this thing where we're going to an event in January, and there's 4 of us. We each picked a different name of the 4 of us, and you have a $75 limit. You have to find an outfit for this person. And that person picked that shirt for me and some pants and a jacket. But I loved the shirt, so I was like, I'm going to wear that tonight.
It was
It's a
cute.
good option.
We should do that for our engagement pictures.
Josh would be
You'd
so
be-
mad at what
but
I'd
you'd
get
be
him
so
though.
happy.
Well, yeah, because you,
$75 budget. She'd be like, there, now. We're saving money.
I would be happy with a $75 outfit. I don't think I could find anything that Josh would like for $75.
No, his socks are $200.
Sock.
Sock.
One sock.
What did you do, Joshy?
So me, Carrie, and Emily were in Colorado all last week. And we just got back, today's Sunday.
Friday night.
The Sunday shampoo. Yeah, Sunday. So we got back late Friday night, and then we came straight back to the office on Saturday. So I don't know. I was just kind of
You were
burnt out a
pooped.
little bit. I did. I don't think we. I didn't do anything.
We ordered Thai food
Yep. Ordered Thai food.
and watched
a lot of football.
football.
Ew.
Ooh, I know. I was trying to think why I didn't watch football. I remember. If you guys haven't seen the movie Ghost Town, it's an older one. It's like from 2008, but it's Ricky Gervais, isn't it? And it's really good.
I've never heard of it.
Yeah. I hadn't either.
Netflix.
Is that a book?
Maybe.
I feel like I've heard that title before, but not in a
Maybe,
movie.
but it was a really good movie. So that's what I did. I was
Just at home with
just
the
gone
cheese.
with the chihuahuas.
I almost made it to midnight because I just couldn't sleep. Josh was getting really mad at me because I kept like rolling around in bed and like just trying to scratch his back and cuddle with him. And he's like, he literally at one point lifted up his head and goes, "I'm trying to sleep." I was like, okay, guess we're not staying up for midnight.
She was trying to do way more than that.
No, I wasn't. I was just like watching Dolly Parton and Miley Cyrus. Sing their
that was
hearts
so
out.
good.
It
I
was
loved
good.
it
Those two,
so
I love
much.
those two together.
I saw this video. It was like, Miley was like, I've never seen Dolly really scared before, but I told her I was going to brunette. And then she's like, she clutched her pearls and said, "Honey, you're me, so you cannot go brunette." And that was so funny.
Did you see Miley's hair last
I
night?
was just
though?
going to
Yeah,
say
it
that.
looked dope.
I love
I
it. How they
didn't-
did the drop bottom, the shadow bottom.
It was
Oh,
like-
she's had that
back.
for a while.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It
It's
was
dope.
like
I didn't know if she'd
2003, but I
Yeah.
looked at Josh and I was like, that looks weirdly good on her.
Oh, like, it
it's
looks
back.
good.
Yeah.
But like my only thing was when she faced the back, it was
It's
like,
broken.
it was her hair is very layered and they just did the top layer blonde. So it was like the blonde only went like a third of the way down her head and
I
then it was
noticed
all
that.
dark.
Yeah.
She needs
It wasn't
some
like an
extensions in the
overlay.
top.
Yeah.
Yeah, of blonde. It was very like
But
thunk,
she-
thunk.
She works it.
Yeah.
Yeah, she
She
definitely
actually
can pull
looks
off
really
anything.
good right
Yeah.
now.
Yeah.
I think she's
Her
doing
legs
the
looked
best
really
that
good.
she's been in a long
Yeah,
time.
I don't know if it's. I know for a while she was using a lot, whatever her thing was, but I think she stopped completely.
Yeah.
She
You can
seems
tell.
healthier.
Yeah,
And Dolly,
Dolly's
queen.
fine for a
Dude.
gilf.
How
dude.
old is she?
Like 75.
I
No.
freaking love her. Like so much.
I'm gonna look it up. I'm looking it up.
Do you think she's honestly really Miley's godmother?
She's her godmother,
She's
yeah.
76.
Like that's a true story.
Like she actually is.
She's 76.
So
That's
I was
why
in-
they put her on Hannah Montana, because they were already close.
Yeah. Got it.
Because Billy.
I wonder how, like, I would like to
Billy's
see a
Billy's
list.
going crazy.
I think his girlfriend is
Like 25.
Are they
younger.
engaged?
It was
than
Miley's friend.
Miley's.
It
Yeah,
was
and they like
Miley's friend.
Facetune all their pictures. It's so weird.
She's not doing so hot.
I mean, depends on.
I would
how
like to
you-
see a list of
depends on where
every
your standards lie.
procedure that Dolly Parton has had done.
What?
Like, I want to know all the work
Oh,
that
and
she's
she
had
makes
done.
no bones about.
No, I know. I
What do
actually
you
want to
mean?
see
She's all
the
natural.
extent
She's
of it
just
because
like-
I want to see at 76 years old what I'm gonna have to do.
Okay, I saw that she wears
Start
these like
pinching pennies.
arthritis gloves, and they make her hands look like a baby's butt
Yeah.
smooth. They
That's
look
how her
great.
legs, or whatever she wears on her legs,
Yeah.
too.
Yeah.
They look like young
I think
legs.
it's kind of cool.
Yeah.
I want to know what her hair looks like, because
Without a wig.
all of it's, she wears wigs every
She's
single time.
worn
I
wigs
know
her
she doesn't
entire
go
life.
in the sun
No.
ever.
Well,
Yeah, she's
good-
worn wigs
That's
her
why her
entire
skin
life.
looks that way,
Yep.
and surgery. But that's besides the point.
Dolly Parton got them big old titties, too.
And that little waist,
She's snatched.
Was she like the first person to get fake boobs?
and they're huge.
They're fake.
Oh, have to
I'm totally kidding.
be. You're stupid. That made me uncomfortable.
That made me
'Cause
uncomfortable.
I thought I was wrong for a second. And we all know how I feel about being wrong.
You hate being wrong.
I was wrong once.
No, you weren't.
I know exactly. Thank you.
Uh,
That's
so,
scary.
since 2022 is over, what is something you will? Let me say this. What is your favorite memory from 2022?
Oh, that's not where I thought you were
I
going.
thought, yeah. Thought you
Where
were
do you
going in the
think
future.
Oh,
Resolutions and
We'll
stuff.
get there.
Let me think.
I got
Joshua,
engaged.
there's an easy one that you can say.
I got
Oh,
engaged.
I know that. That's mine. But I just seen what I'm trying to run through my head what happened. And 2022 was a fucked up year for me. I learned a lot about myself. So I got engaged to Emily. If you guys don't all know that, that's my fiance.
Baby cakes.
Big sugar mama.
Okay.
Not on the podcast.
Okay, great.
She has real boobs too.
Mm.
So does Carrie.
Yeah, so does Grant.
Hey, these are real.
butt that Grant had done.
Yes, I got engaged, but the biggest thing for me, and I don't know, I think it's will always be a thing, but I don't know. I just learned a lot about myself, and for the better or for the gooder.
Better.
Better.
Gooder's not a
Gooder
word.
is not a word.
Gooder could be a word.
No, it can't.
Nope.
Wow, I said it.
So
and
a
it's
lot of
word.
self-discovery.
I think so, yeah, for sure. And then, so that's what's most exciting about 23 right now is that a lot of things are becoming, again, I'm still practicing and learning, but a lot of things are clear to me.
I can definitely see a change in you. I can tell you're happier, and I feel like you work through your emotions better. Does that make sense?
Thank you.
I think Carrie understands what I'm saying.
Thank you.
He's not as impulsive.
Yes, thank you.
It's not as like reactive.
Yes.
And I still have my things. There's
Yeah.
random things, but I don't know. I'm so excited for this year, though, because I'm just going to chill and
Get married?
get back to the basics. Yeah, I got to plan a wedding. I don't want to talk about that right now.
Okay.
But that's all going to be fine. I'm not really concerned about it. I think no matter what we do, as long as I have like you guys, like my family or my friends, I don't have a big family, and obviously my bride Emily there, I'm good. It doesn't really matter what we do. I
And
still
my
want to kind of
family.
badass though.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I'm fine just doing it in the Desmones or whatever. We had a destination wedding. Actually deposit everything planned, and then we kind of reneged on it. Just budget stuff. Weddings are freaking expensive.
So expensive.
It's insane.
And I hate
It's literally insane. how
everyone
expensive they
that
are.
says like, and I've said this, like, it'd be fun just to get married and not make a wedding stressful. I don't think there's any way possible not to make it stressful. There isn't.
No, there isn't.
And it's caused conflict between us, which really bothers me. I wish there was just a way to do it and not make it stressful.
Yeah.
But I don't have
Everybody
the answer
always
to
says, like, just go elope, but, like, and I always say this to Josh.
that. I don't
and
understand what
mean it.
elope means.
Just
You
mean
literally
Like,
get
you
married by
literally
yourself.
run away and do it
Go
without
and
really
don't
telling
tell
anybody.
But they have
So
elopement
they-
weddings where you can still have like 8 people.
Yeah.
So that's not running away and
well,
just
no,
doing it.
but
by
That's
you're
just like
not
an intimate
You're
wedding.
not like
You're not,
involving
like-
the whole universe.
You're not, like, sending out invites. You're not. It's
Well,
just
I
you.
refuse to get married without my friend, without these guys.
Then you won't.
Then it's
No,
not
that's-
an elopement.
It's not an elopement.
Why?
It can be an
Because-
intimate wedding.
That's what that would be.
Yeah.
The classification.
That's what I said.
Sexual?
No, like,
Definition of elope.
Yeah.
The thing that everybody always says to me is like, just like, it's so silly to everybody that has gotten married has told me, I wish I would have done it smaller. Every single person, like, I wish I would have just narrowed my guest list down, did it smaller, maybe, did the reception, whatever. But what people, I think, sometimes forget is that, like, there's a 13-year age gap between Josh and I. And he's lived a lot more life than I have, including being married in the past. And I have never been married, and I don't want to ever look back on my wedding and be like, I didn't even get a dress. Like, it's just, where's
you're
the
getting a dress,
line?
honey.
But where's the line of, like,
Too
where
much, too
you
little.
stop doing the wedding and make it
Yeah.
like, just screw
party.
it, let's just run away and do this. It's so hard to find that line. It really
it's a
is.
balance.
It's the actual definition, according to Merriam-Webster, is to run away secretly with the intention of getting married, usually without parental consent.
My parents would castrate me,
Yeah,
and I don't
probably.
even have a ball sack. My parents would literally be so offended if I ran away and got married without. And I know it's not their wedding, but I also I love my family and I'm very close to my family. And I feel like if I did that, they would be very upset
Yeah.
because they couldn't be a part of it. Especially because my dad only has 2 daughters and my other sister is not married yet. So
Yeah, everyone, it's different.
it's hard to find that. What the heck? Anybody out there, a wedding planner that's listening to this?
Wait.
You could
Did you have
direct
a big
message
wedding,
me on Instagram.
Carrie, when you got married?
Kind of. I mean, they were just hometown
Yeah.
weddings. They weren't small, but they weren't
wasn't
like
sure.
huge, I guess. But yeah, I mean, I got married in a church and then had a reception
Yeah.
somewhere
Your
else.
typical
Very traditional.
1990s
Very
wedding.
traditional. And yeah, everyone's different, and I don't anticipate getting married.
The other
again.
thing that really bothers me is
The long pause.
no, I'm going to try to say this like respectfully
Oh dear.
and nice. The thing that bothers me, and you guys know me well enough with like my style and things I like, I fucking refuse to spend 20 grand to have a laugh, live, whatever.
Live,
The typical fucking, I'm not going to Toast. I'm not getting the same photography. Like, I cannot do that in my head because it's so cliche then. And it's just, I can't do what everybody else is doing. I don't do
thing
that with
is-
our salon. I don't do that with myself. Like,
no matter what you do, though, marriage is a tradition. It's a traditional
oh man.
thing.
Yeah.
No matter how you slice it. Like you walk
You say
down
the
an aisle,
vows,
you
yeah.
say vows, you get your picture taken. Like the whole process of getting married is a tradition. So to not do it traditionally would be
Then I
really
want to go
difficult.
Catholic then.
Well, the
I
same
want
hour and a half
3 hour
ceremony.
I
dude,
don't.
sweaty.
I will not be there.
Wow.
I cannot sit that long.
So I get what you're saying.
I have
It's just
ADD.
really hard. it would be really hard to do that.
It's very difficult
unless
to try
you
to plan
did
something
just-
different.
Unless you just went somewhere, the two of you, and
Yeah.
you know,
I feel like we should just do a church and then just have a party afterwards. And the party would be fun because I feel like me not going to weddings, I only care about the part. I'm a very I'm a pretty introverted person. So to go to a big sit down wedding and sit at a table with a group of strangers and talk
Sounds awful.
I hate that.
Love
the best
it.
part is when the
I
music
love it.
starts and the drinks start
Well, the
and everyone's
dancing.
just like having a good time and it's just social.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I think that way you save a lot of money because to buy everyone filet mignon, like, no, thank you. Don't want to do that.
can there be a chicken option?
See, that's the point. You send out the thing,
Totally
you
kidding.
get an option. No, because that's what you have to do.
I know you do.
And they got to check what food they
or
want
not.
back.
I mean, actually,
Or
is,
just do chicken.
is anyone
No.
gonna die if they don't eat?
Yeah.
I actually, like, there's this new thing that I was reading online. It's not really new. It's been happening, but like cocktail hour weddings. So like we
I love
go and get married kind of like an elopement. Like we'd go do our thing. And then like the same day, then everybody else comes at like 7:00 to, I don't know, Hello Marjorie. And it's just like cocktail
That'd be
hour.
so
like,
cool.
but it says on the invite, like, hors d'oeuvres cocktail hour. Like that's it. There's no reception. There's no dinner. There's no. It's
just,
like
we
you
got
eat
married, come
first.
celebrate.
We got married. Come have a drink with us.
That'd be
which
so fun.
I like the idea of that too, but I just can't imagine. I've only ever been, especially because I'm from small town Iowa. I've only ever been to the Live, Laugh, Love wedding. So I can't imagine like mingling with a cocktail at 7:30 at night, and then everybody's like gone at 9, and we're just standing there like, okay, now what? You know, like I don't. The idea that we can't like party and dance and get all sweaty and have a
love
ton of
that.
fun.
So much fun.
It like actually kind of makes me sad.
Why can't they still do it's the exact same thing now?
At Hello
Because everyone still
Marjorie.
leaves. Well, then don't do Hello
We're getting
Marjorie.
crunk
You
it.
could still just rent a room and have your have DJs.
We could. You're right. Let's do,
Like,
do
what
it.
and everyone still leaves at 9 anyways. Dude, Carrie will be gone at 8, bro.
I'll try
Facts.
to be.
You know who's gonna be there? The same people that are gonna stay at Hello Marjorie are gonna be the ones that stay at the dance. It's the same people.
Yeah.
Grant ain't leaving early.
I'll be there till you guys leave.
Okay.
Dance in the night.
Deal.
And
We
I'm
didn't
done
need to
at
talk
10.
about our wedding for 20 minutes.
All right. Carrie, what was your best part of 2022?
I was just trying to think about that. It's just kind of a blur to me. I don't know. Nothing really
Stand out.
like it was an okay year. It was a fine year, but there wasn't anything like
Did you have any special babies born this year? Like in your life?
so Vera turned 1 on December
recently.
29th.
Oh, almost this year.
She was
then.
almost this
Yeah.
year.
Yeah. So that was cool. I mean, a lot of cool things. I did a lot of things. It's just hard to like one standout thing. It was a big year of learning, like Josh alluded to, for me.
You can thank me for
And,
that.
Well, you you kind of forced me into that. So, but it's great. Yeah, it's good, and I have a lot of things that I want to accomplish this year, and I didn't really wait until the new year to start. Like I've already been doing
Starting
those
a
things.
challenge soon at
Yeah,
the gym.
so I'm doing. There's a lot of things that like I said, I want to accomplish, and I've started already.
That's great.
What about you?
This year was a very large year for Grant.
It was a big year for you.
Honestly, this was like the best year I've had. It started off, this year I lost about 60 pounds. And that was good for both physically and mentally I just felt way better and I was in a better mindset. And then I came out this year. So that was,
Came out where?
Where did you come
just
out?
I came out as gay.
Oh.
The closet.
Yes, said closet. So that was crazy.
You're already out of my closet.
I want to spend a little bit of time on that. 'Cause, that could be my favorite. One of my favorite moments of 22 was the day that you were finally able to say it out loud.
Vocalize it.
Yeah.
Because we all knew it.
Yeah.
I mean, for the whole time we've known you.
Yeah.
And I think back to the time when you were straight.
Those good days.
And all the things that when we did talk behind your back, but not in a bad way, in a very loving way.
Joshua.
Well, yeah.
We all know that.
No, I didn't. I just said you don't like vagina. Like, I knew it.
That we just hoped at some point that you would feel confident enough to live your life how you wanted to live it, and then it happened. But it's funny to think back about the stories that we would share, like when our clients would be like, my son would, I think Grant would really like my son. And we're like, well, he's not gay. And they're like, what? Okay. We always said the sky is blue.
Yeah.
I knew hanging out.
Grant is gay.
Yeah.
I knew hanging out with us, he would come out. Once we taught him how to just at least say no to poncheros, not to put cheese on it. It was like thing by thing where I knew he was getting ready to come out. Confidence. And then he got on his journey, his health journey.
Yeah, you told me when I told you, you're like, as soon as you were starting to lose weight, you knew that I was going to come out.
Dude. I knew the day you called me and told you had to talk to me what you were going to tell me.
Okay, so that's a funny story.
Yeah, it's hilarious.
I'll just tell the story of how it happened. I was at work with two of my coworkers, and we were just talking about random stuff. And then something came up about church and everything, and I'm super in the church still and everything. This how hard it can be with certain things, and I was like, should I say it? Should I I was like in my brain, I was like, no, yes, no. So I just said it. I was like, I understand because I'm gay, and I was like, what did I just do? I can't take
Pandora's
anything back
box.
now. Yeah, literally. And I had not told. No one knew. Knew. But I never said it to anyone. And so many people have asked me over the years, and I always refused. So then I said it, and I was like, well, let's
run with this.
Yeah. So I told these two coworkers, and it felt so great. I was like, I feel great. I never felt that way. It was relief.
Just a light.
And then that afternoon, I wanted to tell Josh and Carrie. So I texted both of them. I was like, hey, can I come over and we can talk?
Me and Carrie were actually together walking to the gym.
And they were like, oh no, what is this? They were like, Josh told me later, he was like, it was either one, you're coming out. Two, you're quitting. It was one of the two. He was glad it was the first thing, I think.
Don't be so close.
I was on a work trip, and I came home that night, and Josh said,
because you wanted to tell her.
Yeah.
Remember? That's what he said, don't.
I don't remember.
Oh, I do.
Well, Josh said to me, Grant wants to tell you something, but I want to tell you.
So you told her.
I don't remember.
So he said, Grant's gay. He told me today he's gay. And I looked at him and I said, yeah.
I know. I said it to you when you said it, when we were together. I'm like, do you want me to act surprised?
It was us three in my apartment.
Right. Yeah.
I was like,
I don't know what to do with my face right now. Because do you
Grant's
want me to act
crying,
surprised?
bro. I'm like, I've known this shit for 2 years.
Holy shit, that day I cried so much. So then I went and told Carrie's friend, because he's an emotional wreck.
Mm-hmm.
I told him, bawled instantly for 10 minutes.
All the crying. And then it took a while for your mom and stuff to kind of.
So later that day, I told 10 people this very first day.
You were just
I was like
running through downtown Des Moines. I'm gay.
Yeah. So then I met up with my best friend that night at Trivia, and I told her. And then I told all 4 of my roommates, including my brother, when I got home that night. It was a wild day. But it was great. And then I just...
very proud of you, Grant.
Well, thank you. And then I just told all my coworkers that week. And I actually, I'm crazy. I told my parents that week too.
Yeah, you did.
I
You were just
remember that.
ready.
I was
you were like,
because I was stressed out about it. Because
yeah, you're just.
we were subtly talking about it at work. And I was like, I don't want them to hear from
Didn't
a
you-
different source.
Didn't you leave work and like drive to your family's house that week?
That Thursday night, I was just with this client this week. Her name's Taylor. We were talking about, I'm like, I'm stressed out. I think I just need to do it and get it over with.
Rip the Band-Aid.
Like, it's never going to go great. So just let's do it. And I drove straight to the house. I didn't tell them I was coming or else I would have a meltdown. And then I told them. And it did take time, of course. But I think we're at a really good place now. But yeah, so that like changed my life. Like, I don't know. Everyone told me, they're like, you're so much happier. And they could just tell in my personality and how I was. They're like, I can just tell you were so happy. And so that was great.
Grinty!
Yeah, this year was crazy.
So that was your best part of your year?
I think so.
Nice.
I did
That's
a
all
lot,
you got? I know.
Um,
We've talked about this before. We're like,
And a house.
2022 is going to be like, you've set a bar now.
Yeah,
and, like,
I don't think it can be beat though. Because, yeah, I lost weight. I came out. I bought a house. I bought a new car.
Oh, geez.
I got
Grant.
new hair. Like,
dude,
Jeez,
A
Grant.
lot
did
of-
all the
I think a
things.
lot of micro good things though beat big things,
yeah.
like day to day.
So, yeah, this year was, it like, I just can't compare it to anything. Like, it was
Yeah.
just my year.
Yep.
So, you can have next year.
It was your year?
Yeah.
He
Good
thinks it
Lord.
was.
I feel like I got really into my job.
Mm-hmm.
Like, this was the first year that I felt really good in my Monday through Friday.
That's good.
Where, because like the first year I was just like running around trying to figure out what I was
Head cut
doing.
off.
Yeah.
I finally found like systems, ways of doing things. So I felt good about that. I don't really have anything but like what I said earlier, but I had a boring year. I got engaged. That's really the only thing that
Yeah.
like that
On
was
my birthday.
stand out.
Dude, you got me out of the city.
What?
I did not get you out of the city. You're the one that found our house.
I know,
So
but
you tell everybody that I
all
took you
Emily's
out
fault.
of downtown Des Moines.
but you were
He found our house.
you were ready.
I was ready to get out of
Yeah.
downtown.
You love the
Dude,
house.
I got assaulted by a homeless person the week before we
That'll get you.
moved. I was so beyond ready to get out of downtown Des Moines. I loved downtown Des Moines. I do not think it's a place that I would want to stay forever. That's where I'm going to leave that.
I could never. I'd be scared.
Do I get assaulted by a homeless person or being downtown Des Moines?
Both. It was a really great place to live. It's really fun. There's always something to do. Like little street, what are they called? The art show or the food festival or whatever. There's always
The food
restaurants
poison
everywhere. There's like our place was awesome. I was very happy, but yeah, I like a yard, having dogs, and I like having a garage, and I like having our space where
love
we
your
don't have to
garage.
see the neighbors or hear the neighbors' music or whatever it is. I just was past that. Ready. Do you like our house?
He loves it.
As he's in the garage this morning, hosing out the floor to make sure it's nice and
morning?
clean. Oh yeah, he was
It's
very
freezing
ambitious.
outside.
It's busy.
That's why you want me to be at the gym.
He likes having projects when the building's taken
Big
care
project
of.
oriented.
Yeah, when the building's taken care of, there's not enough for him to do.
What building?
Like when we lived downtown, there wasn't
The
enough for
building
you
that
to.
you
There
lived
wasn't projects for you to work on or do.
True. I
He'd
was
be
pretty
mixing
set
up in his.
Yeah.
DJing.
Mm-hmm.
What do we? What hair trends are in and what hair trends are out?
Blowouts are huge right now. Like the big
Grant, could
chunky
you do that?
layers. What?
Could you do that? A big old blowout?
I can. I don't like to, but I can. Like the big 90s layers.
Oh, yeah.
With it like big blown out swoopiness
Texture
texture.
and shaggy
Yeah.
haircuts are.
I feel like the block
huge.
color is finally going out.
Crazy. Lived in colors huge right
Yeah,
now.
lived in colors.
Dimension. which finally all platinums are going away, and I'm very happy.
I can honestly say, because I get so much involvement with hundreds of salons across the state, that I feel like I can, within the last probably 6 months, I can say, and moving into 2023, that hair extensions are no longer a luxury service. It's just a service.
Yeah.
It's just a part of a service menu, which I think is really cool, because like it used to be this like, I have to find the person in our area that does, the one person
So many people
that does hair extensions, and now every single salon has at least one person, if not 20, that do hair extensions. So that's kind of cool.
5.
Yeah, it's a lot more of a. Every single suburban house mom has anywhere from a couple tapes to 22 inches of hair extensions on her head,
Yeah.
and it's like very few people have their natural hair anymore, which I think is actually really, really cool.
It's crazy though that like 90s colors back and 70s haircuts are back.
Yeah.
Like that's exactly what it
Yeah.
is right now.
Yeah. Plus adding hair, because we have the availability to do that,
Yes.
to create those looks.
Mhm.
It's just cool. I like it.
I like it. I like it because it's just really like healthy, pretty, like
Yeah.
simple hair.
Yeah. Healthy, shiny
Healthy
hair.
is huge right now. Like getting it, we're over the over processing to get
Bleaching
that icy
white.
white
Yeah.
blonde.
I almost just want to refuse to do that this year to people, to clients.
Like, yeah.
That's
Because it's frustrating because it just makes it sucks.
it's hard. It's hard to do that. I get what you're saying. It is hard when someone comes in with an idea that they really want, and you know it's not going to be. It's going to trash their hair out, but
I think the big
like
thing
they're
is just
just
being
going to go
honest.
somewhere
It's
else
just consultation.
to do
Then.
it.
Yeah. I'll take their money.
But yeah, that's where you have to decide what's more
But
important.
I think you just got to be honest with them. Like, well, I'm doing this
sure.
and doing
A lot
this.
of those people too are so aggressive on the fact that they do not want change. Like if you took the white haired on the scalp lightener client and
think it's
told
black.
them that you want to do like a soft shadow root and some low lights, they would
be so
literally be so offended. However, the person with the soft shadow root and low lights that has the more lived in color, if you told them you wanted to brighten up a few pieces or whatever, they would just be like, okay, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Like the people that are those people you're talking about are so against what we want to do.
I recently
to them.
did that to one of my extension clients. Like she was all over platinum forever.
Platinum.
And then we slowly went to highlights. And then she was like, I'm over the roots. I want it to be low maintenance. So we did low lights everywhere and then toned everything else down. It was beautiful. And she texted me. She's obsessed with it. Everyone's complimenting her. And she posted on her Instagram herself. So it's like, I have so many of my blonde clients are like, I want to go darker. Not totally, but like a little bit, which I think is great.
Mm-hmm.
Because I hate like when blondes just have that tiny inch of brown. You just have to put a little, like it's so annoying. I just like to mention.
Oh, and the base thing, yeah.
Like it's so highlighted.
You can't overlap it at all.
Oh, you can.
You shouldn't.
They won't have
right
any
off.
hair left on their head.
They don't give a shit though, for real.
I was going to say that earlier. Like those people don't. The health of their hair isn't their priority.
It's the look.
It's their color, and they want it to be white.
Are we gonna make your hair white, Carrie?
Probably, we can probably do it just in like one
Yeah.
session. I'm guessing it should.
You've
be
never
that big of
put
a
permanent dark color on it ever.
No.
So
I'm
Never
excited
once.
to do hair this year though.
Do you know
Like
what?
I'm really excited right now. I went through literally, I think since COVID, I still did hair, but I was kind of like, I don't know if it's because of my personal life, but I was just kind of like just doing the motion every day. Like 23, I'm excited to do hair because of the trends we just talked about. It excites me to do that kind of hair.
did we do good this year? Was it?
Yeah, I mean, for
Terrible
the year,
years past?
yeah, it's fine. It's fine. I think we're going to do even better this year.
Yeah.
And I think everyone's going to do even better. We've never went backwards, fortunate with our company, but this year's going to be really, really good. It's going to be a good year. And I think that I'm excited to do hair this year.
Josh and Carrie, did you tell everybody what you got everybody for Christmas?
Oh yeah. We instead of doing bonuses for Christmas, in the form of cash or whatever,
a card.
Right.
Or go get dinner
Or
in Des
go
Moines.
get dinner,
Because we
or
try to do that anyways.
Yeah. We like to take the group on a trip annually all together as a team. And this year we are going to Vegas in May.
It's going to be so fun.
It will be fun.
It's going to be interesting.
Back to what you were talking about with regards to how we are doing and the excitement and stuff. A lot of things that I've heard recently from people that know us and just things that have happened. People are watching us, and we are the ones a lot of times, Valor and Violet.
Good. I was like, I don't want that pressure.
We are the ones setting trends oftentimes. And I've had a lot of people recently share that with me that are involved in Valor and Violet, just clients or friends or people tell us that Valor and Violet, we are the ones that people are looking at and trying to be like. So that's exciting too, because
when every other salon has dogs in their salon now,
right? and that's the what's the saying? It's the most
the best compliment.
The biggest compliment is for people to copy you.
So that's back to okay. So
here we
I'm
go.
gonna comment on that.
Everybody take it
because this is really important to me, and I know sometimes it doesn't make sense to you guys. I know it doesn't make sense to. That's what it doesn't make sense per a lot of ways.
Emily.
This doesn't make sense to people around me, and they don't understand. My brain. I started planning out salons in my head when I was literally 10 years old. Had a guy I looked up to that, just the beauty industry overall. It's very, very important to me that we are trendsetters at Valor and Violet. I don't give a fuck what it is. I don't give a fuck what cost it is because I believe it's an investment in every little thing we do, even if it's the last dollar we have to do it. If we lose doing it, I would feel good about it, but we have to do it. Things like a podcast. No one else is doing that, but other people might be doing it now.
They are now.
Yeah. Taking our whole staff to Vegas. We probably can't. It would be cheaper to give our staff each $200.
Right.
Right?
Yeah.
That's
It'd
no
be
morale.
easier.
It would be very easy to not have dope-ass Letterman's jackets. What happens, though, I think, is people start to look at like, oh, they're doing these things, they're doing these things, they're doing these things. Investment. And it's funny, too, as our company grows, I also know people look at it like, oh, I'd rather have 2 extra tubes of color than a dope-ass Letterman's jacket. I understand whatever your name is. But the Letterman's jacket is what creates a conversation, which is conversation, what creates people looking at us.
Eventually, we'll get the 2 tubes.
You're going to get
color.
the 2 tubes of color.
we'll get the tube.
Nothing in business,
They're coming
in
on
nothing,
Monday.
in nothing investment-wise is overnight at the level that we're all playing at right now.
No.
And you may be at rock bottom scraping teeth, but I'm telling you, this is the year. This is the year. Because there was a period when we were a little bit safer. We were a smaller company.
Well, and we needed
it was
to
different.
because we were in the incubator.
Infancy.
We were in the.
Yeah.
Well, like for like,
we invested in another location.
We were trying not to get jaundice in the
well, for
thing.
like 2 years, there was like
Under the light.
6
Under
of
the
us.
light.
Like no one else
It was
went in
just
for a long
6.
time.
We didn't need extra. It's different now. But meaning is that's how much
And
harder
then
though
Ankeny happened.
We could have stayed that way too and been like every other fucking salon in the area. We could have done that.
But that's why we have to keep, no matter what we got to keep putting it back in.
And now we've doubled our
Staff
team.
load.
Yeah. And they're great.
All right,
No
so
one-
location 3. No.
Oh, Lord.
I don't think it's location even 3. I just think we just need to, I don't know. I just want to keep pushing boundaries.
Unless it's in
Maybe
Colorado.
at a reality show.
What?
I don't know. We need something.
I was made for reality show.
Exactly.
You guys, I wish the people that are listening to this or watching this on YouTube could. You all come into the salon and you're there for 2 hours. Okay, you know what happens in those 2 hours. Now multiply it by 40 to 50 hours a week and all of our completely crazy, messed up personal lives. And it is the perfect ingredient mixture for a reality show.
So if there's a
People would
producer
watch that
out
shit.
there,
It would be
Reach
so
out.
funny.
like,
I have started bringing some of my clients, like my existing old clients, to the salon, and it's so fun. Everybody has the same reaction. They're like, this place is literally insane.
People's
Like-
feelings would get so hurt.
I was doing cartwheels on Saturday.
I know.
Those were
Yeah,
fun.
I was like doing extensions, and all of a sudden I saw legs behind me in the mirror. What is going on?
I just get spurts of energy.
I don't know. Maybe a reality TV show would be.
We probably cry a lot.
Well, that's what I was just going to suggest, that people
It would be a lot
getting
of
their
exposure
feelings
to-
hurt.
Because-
it might ruin it.
Because the reality of it, though, all the stuff I just said, like taking it, like being excited about it and all that, there's also a lot of stress that comes with that. I can tell you, and you guys know me well enough, Emily, I mean, shit, like, I make shit tight. I make, like, literally, sometimes I feel like, you know, the guys who, like, cave dive in water, and they got to go through, like, those little things.
No.
Yeah, I've done it.
No, you bullshit.
I have too.
No, you haven't.
I've had to go underwater caving to get through a crack.
Not to where you, like, your
Carrie?
head barely fits in your shoulders.
What?
I
No,
mean,
you haven't.
I have too.
Where was this, and why were you in that
She
situation?
would never. She
I
wouldn't even go
swear
on a
to
ski
God.
lift, bro.
I'm gonna call that guy I was with and prove it. I don't want to say names. It was a long time ago, but I did. I spurlunked. It's called spurlunk. I think it's called spurlunking.
That's a word you just
I
made
just
up.
don't. So,
I think that's what it's called. Is that right? Does anybody?
so to
know?
everyone out there that's doing like what we just talked about, just keep going. That's all I would recommend. And fight the battle.
Just keep swimming.
I was literally
just
about to
keep
sing
Swimming.
It's such a great movie.
So good.
Kale watched that, I bet, 105 times
Nemo.
in a row.
Yeah. Same.
I want Josh to watch Shrek. He won't watch it with me. He's never seen Shrek.
I don't want to watch Shrek.
Why?
I don't know.
Shrek 2 is really good as well.
Don't.
Well, I'm doing Shrek the musical, so you'll come to that.
Does anyone have a review?
I can
Let me
find
research.
Find a really nice salon. It doesn't have to
Okay.
be our area
I'll let Emily do it.
It's true. Spelunking. It's true.
because they get bad reviews too.
Or just spelunking. There's no R.
Spelunking?
The exploration of caves. That's what that's called. Spelunking.
Have you seen the movie where they got to rescue all those kids? That soccer team? That's what I'm talking about. That feeling.
Oh, well, yeah. I mean, my life was never in danger because you could see the other side. Like, but you
Okay,
did
now
have
the
to,
story goes on.
but you did have to dip to get through. You did have to dip under. It was a little scary. I'm just saying,
For you.
for me.
We had different
Which isn't
levels of
scary.
scary.
I understand. As long as it's on the ground, I can do pretty much anything.
Yeah.
It's when I get up in the air that I freak out.
So you could, what's it called?
I can go fast. Well,
What's not
Okay, I found one.
not skydive? It's scuba dive. You
I
could go down
think I
like
could-
miles in the water.
I don't know. I'd have to.
That's freaky.
I
The
don't
ocean
know.
freaks me out.
The ocean is kind of scary.
This
You
crack.
got one?
I got one, but I'm confused by
Who's it for? Is it one of ours?
No.
Oh,
It's
It's
a
just
salon
in
in our area.
okay.
Oh man, we did our area. I like to do the big city salons where it's like
all right.
$700
Okay.
haircuts.
Actually, let's just
because
do this
even
and then
they
we'll do
get
another
back.
one.
No, we can do that. We can do one next time. We always just do our area and ours though.
Well, now I lost
But
it. Oh,
meaning
here it is.
that salons in New York City that charge $800 a haircut still get bad reviews. That's why I want to do one like that, just to prove a point.
So go ahead with the local or no?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay.
Since you already have it, we're just wasting time right now.
Okay. It just says a negative review, 1 star. All it says is treat employees horrible, period. Don't tell me my stylist left, then says I booked you with someone who has been here for years. Turns out they lied. I found out they're also testing on animals. I will no longer be going to this salon for any services.
What?
That's the review.
Break it down.
Okay, well, first off, the first line says, treats
that's what
employees
confusing.
horrible. Like, there's
How
so
would
much
she
going
know?
on in this. Exactly. So, okay. Treats employees horrible is the first
So does
line.
Valor and Violet.
True.
It also says unfriendly atmosphere and unfriendly service.
Got you chained
What was the second
in the
thing?
building.
Don't tell me my stylist left, then says I booked you with someone who's been here for years. Turns out they lied.
I feel like
This person.
that probably wasn't the complete story. I'm sure that part of that was true. And then I'm going to be
Oh dear.
very blunt and frank. I'm really good at what I do with hair. There's younger staff than me that have been doing hair for 1 year that can do things better than I can do.
Oh.
But the issue is clients fucking call and say, I want the person with the most experience.
I hate
You get Josh.
Which, what does that mean? Like, that means absolutely nothing because we're all good at something else. So, and that's the other thing at Valor and Violet, so everyone knows, we operate with assistants now. My assistant is a way better shampooer than I am. So to say that you want me to shampoo your hair, I do the shittiest job in the world. I hate shampooing hair.
Like they're
Grant will still leave soap in your hair.
Do you? I do
In
see.
color.
I see a trend with the people that call in wanting the most.
They're older.
The most seasoned stylists are the older
Yep.
clients.
Yep, they're always on.
Because they
So-
don't want. They're afraid that they're gonna get a young stylist
That's gonna fucking do awesome.
Well, no, this is in their mind.
Oh.
This is they want the old school. They want the old school traditional what we do all the time,
Yeah.
like back in the day. They don't want any like newfangled things that Grant's doing.
I just think they
So-
think it's like of experience too.
well, like I
You
had
think so?
someone once. They were
Yeah.
like, I want the cheapest hairstylist, and they're also the newest. Then they found out I was a guy, and they're like, "Does he know how to do highlights? Can he do this?"
When Grant is like the best with blonding.
Like that's all I do.
Whoa, okay. Anyways, what was the next part?
The last part that makes absolutely no sense to me says, I found out they're also testing on animals.
What does that mean?
Who are
Who are they? Who are the
actually
people?
like?
That salon is fucked up. Okay, now I can't.
Are
help
they
you.
coloring their dog's
this is
hair?
a very well-known salon.
That's so weird.
They're not-
Very well-known.
They're not testing on animals.
What does
They
that
might
even
be
mean?
I don't
using
know what it
products
means.
that they found out they were testing on animals.
Okay.
That would be the only reason they would
I'm
say
just-
that.
Okay, and then
Do you
just
see
so
what it is?
Yes. But
to clear the testing on animals thing, every product line now, majority of them, especially the ones that we use in our salon, haven't been tested on animals.
Not for a
But at
very
some
long
point,
time.
that ingredient that was in that product
All of
by
them have.
someone was tested on a animal. Done. Mic drop. So
Wow.
sorry, lady.
I'm not a scientist, but I'm
But
sure.
it's
I am.
true. You can't. There's no way it was never not used on an animal.
well, they want to make sure that someone's face isn't going to blow up.
Exactly. So that's the Estee Lauder may have bought the ingredient from the person that tested, but they didn't actually test on it. So now they can say we didn't test on animals.
Someone did.
Makes sense.
Yes, it had to have been by the past FDA regulation. It had to have been tested on an animal at some point, which is super sad. I don't condone it, but I'd rather have it tested on an animal than on my 3-year-old daughter.
You have a 3-year-old daughter.
There's
Just
products
saying.
that we sell at Beauty Craft that are for specifically dogs, like dog shampoo within our beauty lines. Like these lines make animal products now just to like be more inclusive. And they say on the bottle, tested on humans.
That's awesome.
That's funny.
Like as it's not, there's a lot of brands out there that are moving away from doing anything like that because it's so normal to not anymore.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Do you
That's
want to
it.
do this one or no?
No, we already did.
Okay.
we're good.
I didn't know
we're
if you
good.
wanted a New York
We're
one.
good
on that.
I'll save this one for next time.
Sunday Shampoo, we had a killer year. I'm really, really excited for all the new episodes to come out in 2023. If you want to book for the new year, valorandviolet.com. You can give us a call. All of our information's on there. Another great resource is Instagram, Valor and Violet. Where else?
Grand clips.
515-233-2323.
The Sunday Shampoo. Linktree if you want to listen, watch, whatever you want to do. Share with your friends. That's it.
Thanks, everybody.
Shank
Bye.
y'all. Bye.
Shank, Spanky.
Yeah, we're on the move, excuse me, thought you knew the crew was back. We made it through, so make some room, please. Haters sue me, cause the cool drinks and the blue dreams got me too relaxed. My new thing's never moody, she's in Louis with the new keys in her Gucci bag. It's nothing new, she got a bougie swag, and every time we pass them through, they all snap and shoot like we're a movie cast. Should we do the math? Cause we all snooze in class. What can you do? I guess it's true, we really grew up fast. Hate or love, it's like there's nothing that I can't do. We doing numbers, so we do the money dance too. It ain't nothing, it's the Sunday shampoo. It's the Sunday shampoo. It's the Sunday shampoo.